I am doing this video for a fifth time because every time I do it, something messes up. I have myself on the screen as well as the tab, and it always seems to mess up. So now we're just going to take me out of the equation, and you're just going to have the computer audio, um, and then the tab. So this is a walkthrough of what it's like to order arrows from Deer Cross and Archery online. So I'm going to show you how simple it is, how little time it takes. The only thing you need to know is what you want. So this is it. This is the first thing you're going to run into when you come to the homepage, which is the Deer Cross and Archery page. You go to deercrossandarchery.com. This is what pulls up. You got your apparel DCA arrows, components. You can go to DCA arrows to view all the arrows, but they're right here. So I am familiar with every arrow on this except for the vertical crossbow arrows. I haven't shot those because I haven't had one. I've shot the full caliber in competition, and my scores went up like a lot. My brother-in-law shoots the Target series; they shoot amazing. I've shot the crossbolts. The time droppers is what I started with. My brother-in-law has the Silencer series and the Hunter series, and I've had friends shoot the Hunter series. They all love them. I've had a couple sets of the ruptures now. Um, I actually got a dozen last year, and still have that dozen, and shot them so much through stuff like plywood buckets, into cinder blocks, into metal sheets of metal, and I still have the whole dozen, and I actually gave them to my boss because I'm going with the Rupture Pro. So today we're going to do the walkthrough with the Rupture Pro. Now, all the other ones are slightly different because you get different insert choices. Like you can get an ethics kit for all the other ones, but you just put it in the notes that you want the ethics kits, which one you want, and then you would find your ethics kits in the components. You do full aluminum, and then you've got like steel kits and stuff like that. So I'm actually just going to do the Rupture Pro, which come with the ethics kits. That's why I'm going with them. So you get a choice of a half dozen or full dozen. Now everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's a lot of money for arrows." Well, this is the big boy arrow. If you don't want to spend that kind of money, that's fine. Go with the time droppers or the ruptures or the hunters or the silencers. Phenomenal arrows, but they are cheaper. But they are phenomenal. I love GT, and if anybody knows anything, they know who GT is. I left. I stopped shooting GTs because I shot the time droppers, which time droppers is DCA's cheapest arrow, and they outperformed all the GT arrows I was shooting. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going with a full dozen, 250 spine. You can get plain shafts, 3 fletch, 4 fletch. You want to do your own fletchings? Cool. If you want to get fletchings with them, you can do the 3 fletch, 4 fletch, whatever. Pick all your colors, and in the notes, tell Daniel not to glue the fletchings on, that you're going to glue your own fletchings on. But if you have like tack veins or anything like that, you just order your plain shafts. I'm going with a 3 fletch. I might end up cutting them off. I don't know. That's a good question. I need to figure that out. I let my girlfriend pick my fletchings, the colors, and she found what she liked. And so I may not cut them off because she might kill me. Spine index all my arrows because I want them all coming off the arrow rest the same exact way. It helps with your groupings, your arrows fly better, all that. I get white wraps because I want to see the blood of what I shoot. Heart, lung, liver, guts, they all have different colors. The ethics kits that come with the arrows have they add a 1/2 inch to the arrow shaft. So like me, I shoot a 27.5 carbon to carbon arrow. So for this, I'm just going to put 27, and the insert will give me the extra 1/2 inch. So I always factor in the extra 1/2 inch. I actually probably could do 27.5 on there and then have a 28 inch arrow because I'm thinking about going up to 28 inch draw because I was shooting 28.5, which is too long for me. Did the measurements, blah, blah, blah. Come to 27.5. I feel a little cramped up. And I feel like maybe my accuracy has suffered just a smidge. So I'm thinking about going to a 28, the middle ground. But for now, I'm just going to leave it right there. My knot color, I'm going with white. No fill points because I've got a bunch of those. I'm going with the Fusion 3 inches. I've tested my broadheads with 3-inch vanes and they fly amazing. So I would do the Silent Nights, but they don't have all the colors that my girlfriend wanted. So I'm going with the Fusions, which they are amazing fletchings, anyways. My index vane, teal, because that's what my target arrows are. So teal, green, and purple. Great colors. Thank you, love. I do not want my outserts and inserts stalled because I got to tell my broadheads. If you shoot mechanicals, this stuff really isn't for you. You can do it, but it's not recommended because, I mean, across the board, mechanicals pretty much shoot pretty good. If you don't know what broadhead tuning is, I highly suggest you go do your research. Yeah. If you shoot fixed blades, I would probably broadhead tune just to be on the safe side. I am getting the 120 grain kit because I'm trying to push into the area of 560 grains. That's too much weight for a white tail. Cool. I shot one high in the shoulder with it was 500, a little over 500 grains. I mean, just a touch over 500 grains. Shot one high in the shoulder and got just a couple inches of penetration. Never did find that buck. So yeah, we're doing. I don't care what people think. Ranch fairy this, ranch fairy that. I have my personal opinion on the ranch fairy. I think he's got good advice, and then I think he's a little off the charts sometimes. Um, but a Plan B arrow is a good thing to build, and that's what I'm building is Plan B. I'm not going to build a 600 grain, 700 grain, 800 grain arrow that flies through car hoods. I'm not doing that. I'm building right in the neighborhood of 560 in case I hit high in the shoulder again. Had I just gotten another 2 inches of penetration, that deer would have been dead. Um, but yeah, so that's why I'm building a little heavier. Shot placement. I didn't see the branch that was sitting there, so it was my fault. But we're building an arrow to make sure things like that we can capitalize on bad situations. We're planning for the worst case scenario. So that's pretty much it. Just add it to my cart. Um, come up to my cart. Sorry, I'm in my hotel and there's people walking by. Makes me nervous. Anyways, so I've actually got 2 sets of that. I need to erase one. Anyway, so this is what you're gonna see. This is your checkout. This is where you put your notes for Daniel. I always tell Daniel to square my ends. Highly recommend it. If you need him to know anything, just put it right here and he will see it. We check out. And it's gonna pull you up to like your information and all that, and that's where you put that in. Shipping address, all that stuff. Machine to 410. That's not accurate. It's like 210 for a dozen. Um, I don't know. Oh, I didn't update. Let me go back so I can fix that. Let me go back real quick. We are going to go on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Let's see if it updates now. And didn't. So those. Oh, yeah, it didn't. Anyway, so it's like $210 for a dozen after the complete bill. This is where you put your. This is not accurate for one dozen. That's my fault. This is where you put your discount code in. If you do not have a discount code, I believe I have one for friends and family. I'm pretty sure Jessica gave me one for that. So if you want that code, you have to marry a family member or be my friend. And I'm openly accepting friends. So put your discount code in. If you don't, fine, whatever. Then we continue shipping, put in your card information, all that. So that's it. It's that simple to order arrows from DCA. I'm putting my order in Friday, this Friday. So yeah, that's it. So y'all have fun. If you have any questions, just feel free to hit me up on Facebook. This video is going to go on Facebook, YouTube. and maybe probably TikTok. I'll have to split it up. But anyways, here you go. Y'all have a great day.